Hi, friends. How are you? Let me see if I've got the audio going. Do I have it going? I do. All right, we're going to go ahead and go for it then. I did not get to put a banner up saying I was coming, but if you were here with me on Tuesday night, you know that I said I would be here if at all possible. But I had all my slots taken on my streaming software for Stampin' Cross Country. So here I am. Not a lot of heads up unless you're with me on Tuesday night, and then you knew I was hopefully going to get here. So, my name's Cheryl Wright. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from northeastern Montana. And tonight, I don't have a big class for you, but we're going to explore paper pumpkin a little bit. And I'll tell you more about it in a bit. So let me get my other camera on and we will do this. There is an album retreat that is coming up. If you are a scrapbooker, it is for you. If you are not a scrapbooker, but you would like to become a scrapbooker, it is for you also. So the album is not included. However, it will be 8 hours for 3 days in a row. There will be videos if you want to do videos later, or if you can't keep up or whatever. You get to do 12 two-page spreads, so 24 pages, and all the pieces are cut for you, everything. So keep that in mind. I've signed up. I've already got my kit. It has arrived. I haven't pawed through it quite as much as I would like to, but I will soon. Hi, Nancy. How are you this evening? So let's get started. This was not my plan for this evening, but we've had a death in our family, so I haven't had a lot of extra time to prep for things. So after I'm done with Stampin' Cross Country, I will be heading out of town. So next week may or may not have videos. I'm hoping it will. So even if it's some replays, I will do my best. So the last 36 hours have been kind of wild, not in a good way. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is Stampin' Up's version of, well, not version, Stampin' Up subscription kit for $27 a month, I think is now. You get this in the mail once a month. You have to sign up for the kit by the 10th, and then it ships on the 11th. However, this month it's going to be on the 12th because of Stampin' Up's Day of Service. So this kit happens to be March's kit. You can't get these. If there's refills, you can get them, but you have to be a subscriber before you can get the refill kits. But there's a new one that comes out. Once they're out, they have extras. They'll put them on for Stampin' Up for Paper Pumpkin subscribers to get. And otherwise, it's you get it or you don't. It's up to that. So this is an example of one. This has an extra stamp set. Most of them only have one stamp set. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to put the link in the comment. Oh, that's not the link I want. I got the link for Paper Pumpkin, and I was going to make sure I remembered to put it in for you. And then I use the, let's see here, copy. Oh, thank you, Nancy. It's been quite the day and a half. Never anything I thought we'd go through. But life throws you curveballs occasionally, doesn't it? So thank you. Thank you for saying that. Anyway, Paper Pumpkin. So this kit has 2 stamp sets. Usually you only get one. When you get your first kit, you get a block, the acrylic block. Save this because all of your kits will come with without a block. The rest of them, you get one in your first kit, but not any after that. And you can get prepaid subscriptions if you'd like. So like I said, this one has 2 stamp sets because this is our anniversary month. So every March, they usually have 2 stamp sets or something else special about the March kit. March is always a good one to get. If you see the promos coming at you, they're always wrapped up like a present. I had already unwrapped this present. They're already, if you see the clues, like they probably gave us daisies for this one or something. If you see the clues and you decide that kit is probably not going to be for me, you can skip that kit. Otherwise, if you see it and you think, ooh la la, I need a lot of those, then you can go in and bump up your subscription for that month. So let's go ahead and get started. These are very similar to our kits collection. However, the kits collection, you see what's in it before you buy it, and you can order multiples even after the fact. Paper Pumpkin is you have to sign up for it, and it is a surprise in every box, but it's awesome. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. So inside this one, there are some strips of dimensional. It always comes with a block, and you can re-ink these, so you can keep these forever. This would be a great way to collect many colors. I've been told they don't ever repeat a color within a 12-year cycle, a 12-month cycle. So there's that. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's in here. So we have some strips of dimensionals, and we have some little dimensionals, and we have some glue dots. We also have some very fun envelopes and cards, card bases. Now, you've seen me chop these in half before and use both, so that is an option. This one has some vellum and some very pretty blue. Pool party, maybe? All right, and then these are very faint. Maybe Daffodil Delight, and then they have some other elements. These have some embossing, you can kind of see, and a punch out. And this is a punch out. Maybe it fits in that circle. I don't know, we'll have to see. This has got some very fine laser cut daisies and bees. Excuse me. I finally remembered to eat about about an hour and a half ago. So I should have waited maybe. Anyway, these are some gold brushed kind of looking hives. Are those hives? No, honeycombs. There we go. And then these are the stamped parts. This is just here. This stamp set, like I said, has two. So it gives us, if we want to save these in like a case, these will line up with the stamps, and you can save them just like they came in a regular stamp set, or a stamp set, maybe this way. There you go. A stamp set that we bought over through the store. All right, now let's look at the directions. The directions are the same as the kits. Oh, really, Nancy? I'm sorry you have a repeat on the ink spot. Well, I won't be spreading that rumor anymore. Okay. So instructions. So if you open it up and you just keep going, you might get confused. If you stop at the first piece right here, so you open the flap once, these are what you need to make each card. So layout 1, you're going to need the block, 2 honeycomb, stamp, and this little banner or this little tag and those pieces. Number 2, you're going to need these pieces. And number 3, you're going to need these pieces to complete these cards. This is the directions for number 1, the directions for number 2, and the directions for card number 3. On the back, you're going to see an extra stamp set or an extra set of dies that you can order. These are not available because this kit has passed. Unless it's still available, Paper Pumpkin subscribers could still get it. And then this tells you everything that's in the kit. Down here, it tells you what colors go with it. So crumb cake, basic black, crushed curry, lemon lime twist, Lost Lagoon, mossy meadow, soft sea foam, and very vanilla. So I did not get any of those extra colors out. And actually, I did not get my Lost Lagoon out, but I know where it is. So just a second. A lot of times, my Lost Lagoon, A lot of times I will not open these. As you can see, I have a backup from this one I did. Anyway, I use my big ones because there's no sense in having a lot of open ones if I already have my big one. So that's what I'm going to use tonight. So let me see here. My piles. My piles are pretty deep for Stampin' Cross Country. So I'm excited for that. I hope if you are joining me, your box arrived. I am very disappointed in the fact that you did not get the emails you were supposed to get. I had them all set up. They were through my shipping app. So apparently it just didn't work this time. So I will try to do my best to maybe do it another way. Let me see here. So card number 1, we need the envelope. And sometimes you can cut these apart if you want and use them as paper instead of envelopes, but we're going to use them as envelopes tonight. And then we're going to need, this is what we're going to need. And it tells us we need some of the laser die cuts. So we need 2 of these. Oops. So we need these, and it makes 3 of each kind of card. So we could do an assembly line where I do all 3 of this card number 1, and then all 3 of the next, and all 3 of the next. They shouldn't take you a long time, but if you change things up like I'm known to do, it might take you a little bit longer. I am not going to do them because the first 2 people that order this week will get the card kits, the leftover pieces from this Stampin' this paper pumpkin kit. I will send those off to you. So I have those 2. I need 2 of these honeycombs. It says, and it also says I need the honeycomb stamp. So I'm going to set my pieces aside. Oh, and I need 1 of these. All right, so there we have it. We have all our pieces and parts out, and we're ready to go. I need a block. I'm just going to use one that I have. And it said I needed the honeycomb, so I'm going to grab this one. Are you a Paper Pumpkin subscriber? You can put it in the comments if you are or if you have not. I take it Nancy is because she says she's had a lot of repeats on that. Enjoy your special day. I was supposed to also grab. So let's do that first. And now that we have those pieces out, we're going to flip to the directions. So here are the directions. We're going to stamp enjoy your special day on our tag. Actually, I'm just going to use this one. There we go. I did not punch out a B, and I see I should have punched out a B. So this is a photopolymer stamp. So before we use it on the regular paper, even though Paper Pumpkin usually gives you extra tags, always make sure your stamp is ready to be used. Tap, tap, tap. And there we go. I'm going to be needing that, but I'll set it aside for now. All right. Tap, tap, tap. And my creaky desk is still creaky. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead. I have the luxury of having a lot of blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. And it says on the card base to stamp a couple random honeycombs. So I don't know that the honeycomb really matters if it's got a little blip in it, but we will do our stamp test just because it's a good habit to get into. All right, stamp, 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 or tap, tap, tap. And I need to do it on this part of the card. So I'm going to do it matchy-matchy, just like them. Sometimes I like to go off on a little bit of a tangent, but we're following the directions. I want to show you how simple the directions are and not Cheryl's wild ways. So if you missed me at the beginning, I may or may not, I will have either recorded videos that are new, or I will rerun videos next week because I will be gone to a family funeral. And I'm not sure of all the details at this point, but I will be here for Stampin' Cross Country. And then I don't know what my life holds after that for a bit. So know that I would much rather be here with you with no sadness in my life. Okay. So now it's going to have us put this. We're supposed to put some glue dots on the back of this. That's what it shows. The little circles are the little glue dots. So we're going to put 3 glue dots on the back. And that's the wrong one. I have one take your pick tool that's got the long, skinny, extra craft ends, and one that's regular, and I like the skinny craft end. Just my personal preference. So hopefully my internet will not take a dive because my husband just walked in the door. Let's see here. All right. And then this goes in the middle. Okay. Oh, thank you, Deb. Thank you. Thank you. Nothing I would wish on anyone. Nothing at all. Okay, so now I need, the honeycombs look like they're just going to hang in there if I put them in the right place with the right adhesives. Ooh, yep, that's what's happening. See, the honeycombs are going to play piggyback on the dimensionals. So we're going to set this piece aside and we're going to deal with these little laser daisies. And it tells us to put the little dimensionals on the back. Oops. I got it on a spot that you can see it. That's not our goal. We don't put it on spots that we can see it, right? And then, all right. Now we're going to do the same on the bottom. And we'll add the honeycombs. There we go. Now I'm going to take the lids off, as I like to call them. And this one too. I love this card. I love daisies. Love, love, love them. Also, if you don't want to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber for some reason or another, if you see one that you really like, just let me know, and I can always add one to my subscription. Or you can buy mine off of me. I don't have a problem with that. I don't do all of them anyway, so it would not bother me. So that's an option for you. All right, and then this one we're going to put on here. I'm kind of clipping them, but I don't, yeah, there we go. All right, now we're going to bring our card back in. And this one can go up here. That. There. And this one can go down here. Ah, no, don't stick yet. There we go. Oh, I got a little runner. I need a little glue there. And I forgot to punch out a bee. But I need to have a bee apparently. And the bee gets a glue dot. And the glue dot is bigger than the bee almost. Their glue dot sizes on here are not accurate. All right, here we go. This is going to go right on this little leaf here. And there is card number 1. Nancy says, I've been looking at the lineup for retreat this weekend and we don't have a number 5 out on the lineup. Well, that is because, Nancy, we are putting our special guest, Barb Brimhall, in on video number 5. And I didn't have the video link for her the other day when I sent the email out. The video link will be in the email tomorrow morning. And she is our special guest, and she is going to just show us some of, she's going to show us and demonstrate her $1 million sales achiever stamp, layered thoughts. So we have a special guest for number 5, and that's why there's no card pieces for it, is because she's just going to be our special guest and show it off for us. So, but she will also be at the craft and chat. So that's a special thing too. We'll get to, she is just such an awesome lady. I'm excited that she's joining us. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and tuck this envelope in this card. And we have card number 1 done, like I said, and we're going to move on to card number 2. Card number 2, we need another one of those same shapes of tags or sentiment strips or whatever you want to call it. I think we need these adhesive pieces, and some of the others as well. We need a card base that looks like this. We need a bee. Hope they gave me enough bee. I guess they did give me enough bees. All right, I need a bee. I see the bee this time. I need a long laser cut daisy. All right, I need a long laser cut daisy. This one needs to be used soon because it's barely hanging on in there. And I also need, oh, it's not hanging on anymore. I also need one of these and one of these. All right, so it looks like this is punched out. And then I need the envelope, and the envelope that it says goes with this. Again, you could make some really cute cards using this as DSP. It was a good question, Nancy. I have no problem answering any of your questions. All right, so we got the envelope. I'm setting it aside. We can punch this out. Now, you can save this and use it as a label on something else. I always save all the pieces, but I know some people don't. But I do. I'm a saver. And that explains a lot of my life. And I need to get rid of some things. But all right, so I think I have all the pieces that it's asking me to do. We're going to do thank you for always being there for me. And that is the sentiment we need. And we're folding it over to directions number 2 now that we have the supplies figured out. So we need to grab thinking of you always brings, or thank you for always being there for me. All right. And I've got extra sentiments that I may or may not use. And like I said, the first 2 people that place a $40 order this week will get the other 2 card kits that go with this. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and fold this and score it. I'm so glad I have so many bone folders because I seem to misplace them throughout all my videos. All right, and we're going to stamp on this. I'm trying to do it in order so I can show you how easy it really is. And so these are photopolymer stamps, so they don't have a lot of give in them. If you have you can use the chipboard in there if you can't get a clean image. I have my glass mat under here, so that helps. And this mat, black mat on top, has a little give in it. The paper piercing mat is perfect for this. So yeah, it looks like it's ready to go. And it's a little heavy-handed on the ink on one spot versus the other, so try to even it out. Hopefully it didn't turn out that way. Yeah, not very straight. We're going to flip it over. The good thing about paper is it has two sides. There we go. Okay. Set that aside. Set that aside. And now we need to follow some other directions. So on this piece, we're going to lay a piece of the strip adhesive there, there, and there. So there. There. Okay, we got that. Then we're going to put dots on this. Or glue dots, I guess. I know I'm off camera, but I'm just adding glue dots, I promise. Nothing fancy here. So again, this is a paper pumpkin kit. It is a subscription kit that you sign up and you can get it month to month, so it charges to your credit card, or you can get a prepaid kit. You can pause either at any time, with the exception of the first kit. When you sign up, you'll get the first kit regardless to when you do it. Oh, cool. So I can put this on and then this can go in the middle. I was afraid that it was going to be, but I had to have it lined up before I put it on my card. So we're going to take these off. Add it to our card base. All right, and then the little circle goes in here, kind of like a little window looking outside. And this one, okay, this direction's odd. So you're going to put a dimensional there, and then glue dots here, because this is raised already. So that is the method to their madness there. So we're going to put, it says 1, but we're going to put 2. So I didn't center it very well. That always give you extra, right? And then glue dot. The glue dot is going to go on the leaf. There. All right. So in the comments, I put the link for subscribing or for the information for Paper Pumpkin if this appeals to you. This time of year, it makes they make great travel crafting. If you are in an RV or going on a trip and you want to just take a little something. I have a friend who is a downline on my team, and She brought a bunch of kits to a reunion, a family birthday party reunion, and they all made birthday cards from the kits for the person whose birthday it was. I just thought that was a fun, fantastic idea. So this little bee gets a glue dot and gets to go right up here. And our sentiment is going to, oh, it gets the vellum. All right. Let's see if we can find the vellum. It was kind of sneaky where it was. All right. Where's the vellum? Oh, nope, it's not over here. We'll flip through the pile this way. I was excited for the vellum because we don't really have vellum anymore. In some of our packets we do. Well, I can stop working on this one and set it aside and hope the vellum appears in the next card. It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, I see it peeking out. I found it. All right. And they did not give you extras of the vellum, so they were not expecting us to stamp on it. All right. So on the vellum, it gets 2 dots, 2 glue dots, kind of in the center toward the top. All right. And then this is going to get 3. Which one did we like? Yeah, that one's crooked. So we're going to put the... See, this is the time every night where, oh, it's right in front of me. All right, there we go. They also, the paper pumpkin kits also make great gifts because you can send a prepaid paper pumpkin kit to a granddaughter, a friend, anybody who you think might enjoy a little crafting. So this is going to go there. And then this goes there. And there is card number 2. Isn't that pretty? I just love that one. Okay, so we have card number 1, card number 2. Here's the envelope for card number 2. They're all fancy envelopes. And I'm going to get a drink. And move on to card number 3. Let's see what we need with our, now I'm folding it every which way but the right way. Okay, so we need everything we haven't used yet. Oh, maybe I did the wrong card. Did I do the wrong card base? Nope, I didn't. I did the right one. Okay, so this one gets this envelope, and then it gets the daisy card base, and it gets a bunch of daisy flowers, like that one that I keep losing. So it gets 1, 2, I think all of them on one sheet. 2, yeah, I think there's 3 sheets of this, so everybody gets, there's 6 daisies, there's 3, yep, that's what it is. So all of them on one sheet. They try to make it fairly simple for you. And a bee. Yep, we get another bee. Be sure to say hello if you're just joining us. And then the sheet is done. So we're going to throw that out. Don't have to chase that around anymore. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fold this and crease it. All right. Oh, we also need some honeycomb. We need 2 honeycomb, the gold sparkly stuff, and sweetest birthday wishes. This is going to be a birthday card, and one of these more rectangle one. There we go. All right. So, all right, we're ready to move to the instructions. That was the supply list. Now we're going to the instructions. All right, this is one I said we could probably make a card out of that too. We are just going to keep moving forward, however. Okay, so sweetest birthday wishes. Ooh, they even give you a bee, some wings, or like the black, the body, and a little filler inner bee. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And I'll even up the ante. If there's only one person that orders this week, I will send you the stamps also. How's that for? Or maybe I'll send each one of you a set of stamps if there's 2, because there's 2 sets of stamps with this. So there you go. All right, sweetest birthday wishes. This might be my sister's. She's got a birthday next week. All right. Okay, so I got that. Now we're going to put, it says glue dots on the back of this. This is how easy this is. This is why it would be a great gift. Great to travel with. Everything is included. They also updated the last chance list on Stampin' Up. So there's new products that are available while supplies last. And some of them have been discounted even more. Also, there is a sweet sale. Any products in a suite are on sale right now. And it's a BOGO sale, so you buy one, you get the lowest priced one for half off. The trick is to make sure you're buying like items on an order. Otherwise, you're buying kits that are expensive, or not kits, suites that are expensive, but you're getting half off in an inexpensive way. I ordered 2 suite collections. Then I got half off the suite collection. And then I'll have to put in some more orders later. All right, so I need to put my daisies on, and it kind of looks like they match up. So we're just going to make them 3D. Well, I can do that. That is easy. It's kind of a fun way to go. Make the whole card 3D. So this one goes here. And this is going to go here also. So we're going to put that up there and hope this catches it. It did. Good deal. And I might just go ahead and put them on here. There you go. It was the last card before I went off the directions, but I did. So this one goes here, but I don't want it to cover up my words. So there we go. This one. Nope, that one's there. It's kind of like a puzzle. All right, there. And then this one goes up here. And it's okay if they're a little off because it'll just look like the daisies have some petals behind. And then this one gets this one. And I might actually put another one next to it. I got lucky on that one, but I'm going to make sure I get lucky on this one too. All right, which way does it go? This way. So there you have that one. And we have a bee. So we better find out where we're putting the bee. The bee gets a glue dot. And we are almost done. I thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more videos, go ahead and click subscribe, and it'll let you know when I am live on YouTube. On Facebook, they usually give you notifications. Like I said, tonight you didn't get a notification because I have all my slots taken with Stampin' Cross Country for pre-recorded or pre-scheduled videos, so I can share the link with all those that are planning to attend that. And I hope to see those of you who are planning to attend having a good time at our event. We put so much work and love into it that it's fun to see everybody else enjoying it. So there is card number 3. So thank you for letting me take this abbreviated version of the class tonight. Due to circumstances beyond my control, this is what I had time for. And I'm just glad I was able to do something with you tonight. Next week, I'm not sure what will look like. So please bear with me and keep my family in your prayers as we navigate this difficult time. So there you have all 3 cards. Like I said, the first 2 orders this week will get a set of these cards, the kits, and one of the stamp sets. How's that? And the second one will get the other set and the other stamp set. So there are 2 stamp sets. They are not identical, so you might have to fudge a little with your own sentiments. But there you have the 3 cards. Thank you very much for crafting with me. I enjoyed spending time with you once again. And have a good night, and hope to see you at Stampin' Cross Country. It's not too late to register for the digital only option. Go take care of it. Bye-bye.